what I expected?
Calms Brenda down, supposedly.
Yeah, well, I can imagine being around your lifestyle makes for some nervous energy. You might tell me why I'm here?
I need your help. Keeping Brenda safe.
I haven't even met Brenda.
Well, it doesn't matter. You're the key to drawing out the guy who wants Brenda dead.
Hello?
I'm outside the bank. Where are you?
I told you. We'll be there soon.
A backhand doesn't like to be kept waiting.
I'll get the information he needs. Now stop calling me.
Who are you talking to? I want to distract Brenda. Give her a nice evening, right? I need you to pick up chocolates, champagne.
Sure you want me to handle this, boss?
Okay, listen to me. If you can pull off a romantic dinner at Spinelli's urging, right? Then you can pick up some candies and some chocolates for me. It's not much of a stretch.
Sure.
All right, and I need you to go to the boutique on Sycamore, pick up a robe that I ordered. Very nice robe. Make sure they wrap it. Let me guess. Running errands is not your job description now?
I think if you're starting to get romantic with a certain someone upstairs, that it's not very respectful to a certain other someone.
Nothing. Nothing. Here, drink this. It'll help.
Oh, help me what? Puke? What the hell is that?
It's prairie oysters. It's the best hangover cure there is, at least according to Grandpa Mike.
Okay, that's good. No, I'll just have aspirin. We got some aspirin ready somewhere, I think.
Yeah.
Oh. Thanks again for ride home from Jake's.
Oh, yeah, sure, no problem.
I'm gonna go out on a limb here and assume that I said way too much about me and Brenda last night. Tequila's a really, really stupid idea.
That's okay. No one heard anything but me. There's not much to worry about anyways. People get drunk all the time and say things they don't mean.
Look, I appreciate what you're doing and trying to make me feel better, but I meant what I said, and it's about time I owned up to it.
I know that you said that you used to have feelings for Brenda when you were guarding her in New York, but then you said that it's better with Lulu because, well, she actually loves you back.
Well, yeah, I mean, it definitely helps. But it hasn't made me forget. I mean, when I put her back in that car and watched her drive away, I loved her. And when I saw her in Sonny's living room, all that stuff came back.
That doesn't change the fact that she's in love with Dad.
And I'm in love with Lulu. And I don't want whatever these feelings are I have for Brenda to mess that up.
You've been spending way too much time with Diane. What makes you think you... How many times do I got to tell you? Do not comment on my personal life.
I wouldn't, and normally I wouldn't. It's just that I know how much you love Mrs. C, Mrs. J. And ever since she married Jax, there's been a steady stream of women taking their share of champagne.
Get to the point, Max, or better yet, don't.
Maybe we should find somewhere else to get reacquainted with Miss Barrett. You know, a place that doesn't have so much foot traffic. History. A place that's special for you and Brenda and nobody else.
Okay, I know that you have a soft spot for Carly, but right now, you're out of line.
I'm sorry, boss.
Okay, you know what? What I do with Brenda is my business. Don't comment on my personal life, because if you do, it's not gonna be good. Get out of here.
I don't give a damn what you think, Fiona. It's my life. I live it as I see fit.
You won't be living much longer if you don't get Spencer to the bank to open that safe deposit box.
I heard what you're saying. Now hear me. I'm happy to be in America, and I have every intention of staying. Deal with it. Sorry, my sister.
Oh, I didn't realize you were catching so much flack from your family for leaving Ireland.
Yeah, Fiona's favourite pastime is poking her nose in other people's business. Judging me makes her feel better about her miserable marriage and the man she settled for.
Imagine how your sister would feel if she knew you were risking your life for me.
Oh, trust me. If she saw your handsome face, she'd be knocking me down to risk her own life.
Oh. Well, Fiona's potential reaction aside, it's not too late for you to back out, Siobhan. I was kind of hoping that you would.
Sure you are. That way you won't have to admit that I came up with a better plan than you ever could on your own.
You know how dangerous these people are.
Oh, if I didn't figure it out the first 2 times that they tried to kill me, it finally sunk in when I got kidnapped.
Yeah.
That was dangerous for me. It's dangerous for you, too.
But the difference is it's my job to stop the Vulcan.
Well, it's my hobby to see that you don't die. What's it going to take for you to finally admit that you need me?
So did Dante talk to you about a body being transferred from a morgue in Jersey?
He said he needed to run a second autopsy for a case he was working. What's that have to do with Brenda?
Well, Brenda was getting threats in Rome, even some abduction attempts, and the guy behind it is a crime figure in Eastern Europe known as the Balkan. Alexander Janacek was his son.
Okay. Let me rephrase. What's any of this have to do with you?
Well, I'm protecting Brenda, and I need to find this guy, and we think that the Balkan's going to show up to claim Alexander's remains. I want to be waiting there when he does.
I don't know where you get off. The mob may run this city, but it doesn't run my hospital.
Brenda's life is at
Yeah,
stake.
well, maybe she should keep better company.
I'm serious.
So am I. You need my full cooperation to make this work, which means I'd have to disclose private information. But then you already knew that. All right, the body will be released at 5 p.m. on Wednesday from the East Loading Dock. The door will be unlocked.
What's the verdict, Doc?
Well, you have a low-grade fever, but that's not surprising considering that you probably have an infection setting in since you insisted on being patched up on the couch instead of the sterile table in the
Oh, what can I say? I prefer the comfort of my home.
Well, I hope so, because if this infection goes untreated, you're going to end up dying here.
Well, you're gonna fix me up, I have no doubt, because if you don't, your life as you know it will be over as well.
You know, for someone who doesn't like the word blackmail, you should have no problem resorting to it.
Oh, I'm just refreshing your memory as to what the stakes are.
Okay, you're a gangster. So do you honestly expect me to believe that my terrorizing Robin with a syringe is going to get me into more trouble than whatever it is that I'm helping you cover up?
I was doing a favor for somebody that I work with, all right? An out-of-town associate needed a job down here in Port Charles. What can I say? They wanted the best.
Well, if you really were the best, you wouldn't be walking around with a bullet wound. So maybe you're not as good as you'd like to think you are.